How Nigeria can manage inter-religion uproar in the country toward development. One of the important factors in the history of human development is crisis. Regardless of its cause and form, crises usually bring new dimension to the helm of human development. Industrial crisis, health crisis, economic and political crisis are always followed with a kind of developmental shift in the human history. The matter is not different for inter-religion crisis, which is referred to as any form of violence, attack, clash or conflicts between individuals of basically different belief or faith. Although, stakeholders' response to crisis goes a long way in determining what follows, development or destruction. Religious crisis or inter-religion crisis, unlike other forms of disturbance, is delicate to be dealt or respond to due to the depth of religion's roots in the heart of human. The believers are ready to do anything to promote or defend their faith, which makes it difficult to judge which party in the crisis is right or wrong. Actors in this act were always ready to face the law without feeling guilty or deny their actions, and this make them to become heroes and mentors to the people in their belief arena, so therefore robust and strategic steps are required in curbing and preventing its occurrence. This concept is a global phenomenon, and so it is in Nigeria as well. In response to the last Sokoto event, our analyst decided to look into previous occurrence of this kind and related ones in Nigeria. It was discovered that not less than 31 reported uproars had occurred between any two combination of Muslims, Christians and traditionalists since 1980, some of which are October 12, 2001 Kano anti-America protest over the bombing of Afghanistan, which later turned violent toward ethnicity and religious line and lead to not less than 150 deaths, November 16, 2002 Miss World Muslims attack on Christians and churches over an alleged blasphemy of their noble prophet by an author of an article published on this day's newspaper, which also claimed over 250 lives. Another example was the Fulani's attack on a Christian village in Yosh on March 7, 2010, also lead to the death of about 500 women and children. Another event was in this same Yosh in 2011, the 29th of August, where Muslims and Christians clashed during Ramadan prayer at Rukuba, which caused 20 deaths and loss of properties to include vehicles. And last in this list was the November 29, 2009 Bachi religious violence unleashed by Kala Kato sects on Christians that lead to about 38 deaths and 1,000 people displaced internally. All the three major religions have the history of been the attacker as well as been the victim or oppressed. These unfortunate events have claimed not less than 3,342 lives and hundreds of millions worth properties vandalized, with average of 150 annual and not less than 3 lives lose weekly to this kind of event since the return of democracy in 1999. The pattern discovered in the course of our analysis make it clear that clashes and riots taking ethno-religious form was the main gateway into the said problem, and also counter-reactions to previous clash or attack in form of reprisal or protest was the second contributor. Meanwhile, between 1999 and 2019, four blasphemies were recorded to have led to clashes and killing of people and damaging of properties, listing of which is not in the scope of this content. The three most volatile states in the history of inter-religion clash in Nigeria are Plateau, Kaduna and Kano, while the most volatile years are year 2000, 2008 and 2009 respectively, based on the number of deaths recorded and magnitude of the violence. Further probe into the gateways of these unfortunate brouhahas established protest to be the most dangerous and has ever been a destructive aftermath in this context. Our analyst discovered 0.26 probability that any staged protest pro or against religion crisis will be bloody and claim lives. This probability is too high. It means that 1 out of 4 protests on religion crisis will be bloody. Protest accounted for 1151 of the total deaths since 1999, which is around 34% of the total death. It is therefore dangerous to stage a protest on this volatile issue. It is therefore advisable to abstain from participating in any protest of this kind if it is not abolished by the planners. However, stakeholders in this matter, including government and its agents at all levels, need to be proactive as well as be strategic while sincerely dealing with matters of this kind. Religious tolerance, giving regards and respects to others' belief, and abolishment of dirty politics are right ways to go in curbing inter-religion crisis in our dear country. What do you think about this content? Do you have a different opinion? Like, subscribe, and comment. Let the